Always good to see you, buddy. Let me ask you this question, and I'll get to Canelo and Triple G later, but I want to get to Pacquiao because that's your fighter. Obviously, he's fighting in Brisbane, Australia. Looking forward to that. Congratulations on the new deal with ESPN. Here's my question. Pacquiao against Joe Horn. Now, I know Joe Horn is a respectable guy and what have you, but when you think... Jeff, I apologize. It's just that when I think about Pacquiao, I not only think about Mayweather, I also think about the young lions in this game, the Terrence Crawfords of the world, the Errol Spence Jr.'s of the world, the Kell Brooks of the world. What is the future for Manny Pacquiao? Where's his mindset right now? Where's your mindset as it pertains to Manny Pacquiao?
Stephen, a good question. First of all, this is the first fight that Manny's had that's been on free-to-air television, thanks to ESPN. He hasn't had a fight in 11 years that people haven't paid for. His last fight was on HBO 11 years ago. So this is an opportunity for the public to get reacquainted with Manny Pacquiao, and they'll have a tremendous, tremendous audience on July 1st. And he's fighting a really good, tough kid in Jeff Horn. Now, if he beats Horn, and if he looks good beating Horn, then down the road, there's Terrence Crawford, there's Spence. He will go into those fights. But those fights become very, very expensive, and we can't do them on free television. We have to do them on pay-per-view in order to pay the fighters what the fighters would want in a fight like that. This fight, because of the Brisbane tourist board, because of Queensland tourist minister, we are being subsidized by the government in Australia. There'll be close to 60,000 people in attendance, and we therefore can afford to show this fight for free as a July 4th weekend gift, thanks to ESPN and Manny Pacquiao.
Okay. Now let me get to
Terrence Crawford.
Go ahead, Max.
Speaking of Terrence Crawford, quickly, Bob, should he get that fight against Pacquiao, many people see that as his potential breakthrough fight in terms of reaching a mainstream audience. He may be as likely as anyone in boxing to supplant Andre Ward as the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. He and your other fighter, Lomachenko, has Crawford made it clear to you that that's the fight he wants, Manny Pacquiao?
Absolutely, Terrence wants Manny Pacquiao. Terrence wants the best. Terrence told me, I want Pacquiao, I want Spence, who's a terrific fighter, and I want Thurman. The plan for Terrence Crawford is for him to be the first fighter in a long time to win all 4 belts at 140 pounds. We are close to arriving at a deal with the fighter from Africa, Ndingo, who owns 2 of the belts. Terrence owns 2 of the other belts. So this will be a fight for all 4 belts. If Terrence is successful in that fight, I think he will move up 7 pounds to welterweight, and then waiting would be Manny Pacquiao, Spence, Thurman, and guys like that.
So let me go. I got you. So Pacquiao's not talking about moving down to 145 or a catch weight of 145 or anything like that. If Crawford wanted to fight him, he'd have to fight him at 147. Is that what you're saying? Yeah,
but you have to understand, Manny Pacquiao goes at the weigh-in, weighs 144, 145 pounds. After eating breakfast, he has to eat like 8,000 calories a day just to keep his weight up to 147. So, you know, Manny Pacquiao could make 140 pounds easily without any problem. So the weight's really not a factor.
Bob, quick, let's get in Triple G Canelo. Stephen A., you have a question?
Yeah, who you got, Bob? Who's winning that fight?
Well, I like Golovkin, Triple G. I like Triple G overwhelmingly about a year ago. But, you know, athletes get old, and Golovkin is beginning to show signs of getting old. I still like him in the fight. It's a terrific fight. So I would go with Triple G, but not as strongly as I would a year ago.
All right, Bob, thank you so much, and congrats again on the new partnership with ESPN, and we appreciate that free fight, us fans. Talk to you soon.
My pleasure. Nice being with you guys.